Hey everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm giving my review on Boost Mobile. Now I've had their service for 3 or 4 months now. One of the two is close enough, but I feel it's been long enough to where I can assess how the service is, if it's good, if it's bad, if you should go for it or pass on it, whatever. So the plan that I have was their back to school plan. There was $25 a month. They gave you unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data with 30 gigabytes of high-speed data. Now, if you want to see a video about my data explained on high-speed, unlimited, deprioritization, throttled, I'll leave it up here somewhere in a corner in a card if you want to check that out after this video. I may even leave it at the end screen, so be sure to stay tuned for all of that. But it's 30 gigabytes of high-speed data, and it does include hotspot. You ain't got to call and activate it, nothing like that. And it does take off your 30 gigs of high-speed internet. So it's $25 a month, and plus taxes. Mine averages out to around $25.85 a month, something like that. And they do have like their Boost One perks, where they have, like I may mention in earlier videos, you can spin a wheel every day and get credits, build credits. You can watch ads every day up to like 7 days, and you get like a bonus, stuff like that. And other than my very first payment when I started up service to get my SIM card, I have not made a payment since. Now, yes, you know, I believe the further along you get into your service, the less they give you in the perks. You know, they kind of knock things down a little bit and stuff like that. But I have yet to make a payment on Boost Mobile, except for my very first payment. So for about 3 months now, I've paid nothing to Boost Mobile. You're like, I don't want to watch ads. I don't want to watch a 30-second ad. I have to do all. Well, sometimes you can just do that in passing. You know, like if you're sitting back watching TV or something like that, just get on the app, click an ad, go about your business, put it on mute, whatever you got to do, and then just keep watching until you ain't watching anymore, or until it runs out of the ads for that day. And so it builds up. It builds up. And my current payment, my bill just came out. Actually, I credited in like $31 or something like that. And my total right now for my next month ain't but like $9 and something. So, you know, it's a really good thing. And, you know, it works on the AT&T network. Now, Boost Mobile is owned by Dish Network, and Dish Network has a deal with AT&T to use their network. So you're going to get a premium network experience here on Boost Mobile. I get some really good download speeds here in my immediate area. Upload is not very good, but like I said, I live out in a rural area, so downloads are great. Uploads are pretty poor, but once you get into a good area, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. Now, you know, I recommend Boost Mobile over AT&T or Cricket any day of the week. Because you're not dictated by what you can and cannot use with Boost Mobile. I have used a ton of phones and tried to add a ton of phones from Xiaomi, Realme. You know, I've used some OnePlus devices, some old Nexus. I mean, just a bunch of phones, and I've not had one not work yet. You can use whatever phone you want to use as long as it, you know, is a GSM phone. But anyway, I'm not sure how long this deal will last. Okay. And, you know, it was supposed to end, I believe, around the 1st of November, but you can still get that plan now. Now, I'm not sure how long it will last. As long as you got auto pay set up, you will pay $25 a month. Without auto pay, it's $35 a month. So I highly recommend auto pay to be sure that you're grandfathered into that plan whenever they do decide to get rid of it. This was a back-to-school plan that came out back around the end of July or August and was not supposed to last this long. But, of course, as of right now, at the time of this recording, which is November 15th, 2022, you are actually still able to get that plan, and I will have links down below in the description. Now, this video might be out on the 16th, 17th, not really sure, but I will have links down below in the description if you're interested. So, I highly recommend them. I've not had a bit of issue with Boost Mobile since I have, you know, started up service with them. The service is great. I haven't had to call them but like one time, and it was just for something small. So overall, I would say 3 or 4 months in, I'm very impressed with the service. You know, I hope that they keep on doing what they're doing, giving you the perks to be able to lower your bill every month, even if you don't get free service every month. I mean, if you can cut your bill in half, I mean, I think that 30 gigabytes of high-speed data is going to be enough for the majority of users, especially if you use a lot of Wi-Fi. If you're out in the workforce and they got Wi-Fi, and you're at home and got Wi-Fi, then 30 gigabytes of high-speed data is quite a bit of data, and I believe that a small percentage will actually surpass that. But even though that is high speed, you are throttled down. It is still usable. I have used it after being throttled, and it's very, very slow. You get like a half a megabit download speed, but it is enough to where you can use it if you have to. It's just going to be slow. So if you want something with deprioritization or fully unlimited high-speed data, you're going to pay a whole lot more than what you're going to pay with Boost Mobile, and this ain't the plan for you if you want fully high-speed unlimited data. Go to Verizon, go to T-Mobile, and pay $8 a month for one line of service. That's what you want. But this right here, call quality is great, the network is great. I have no issue whatsoever. So that's just my 3 or 4 month review of Boost Mobile, and I can highly recommend them. I've not had an issue. Like I say, I pop one SIM card out of one phone, pop it in another phone, no matter what phone it is, and they don't cancel you. They don't suspend my service. They don't do this, that, or the other. It just starts working, and there's no issues. And the most aggravating thing sometimes is having to put in the APN setting yourself, because they don't automatically set the APN, which is very easy to find. So that's all I want to say about Boost Mobile right now. I'll leave links down below in the description if you're interested in this plan. It's not going to last forever, y'all. So anyway, myself on the problem anyway, hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it down below. And if you're new around here and haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Clicking that bell on for all notifications for future videos. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.